Have you ever opened your phone without even thinking? Or promised yourself, tomorrow I'll change, only to repeat the exact same habits again? Every time you repeat an action, your brain physically rewires itself. Every time you repeat an action, your brain physically rewires itself to make that action easier next time. Some of these habits are building your future. Others are quietly stealing it. Today, we're exploring the science of habit formation and how you can finally reshape your learned patterns. Why do habits feel impossible to break? And why do tiny actions become life-changing? It starts with a system your brain uses to survive. Researchers estimate nearly half of your daily behaviors are not conscious choices. You open YouTube for one video, and suddenly it's midnight. Your brain is a master of shortcuts. Habits are not just about discipline. Your brain uses them to conserve mental energy. It prefers efficiency over perfection. It's trying to help you even when it chooses comfort now over progress later. Think about driving. The first time it felt impossible, but now you can drive home without remembering every turn. That's your brain's autopilot in action. To understand this, we look at the brain's internal battle. The prefrontal cortex is your conscious manager. It's smart, but it gets tired easily. Deep behind it sits the basal ganglia. The basal ganglia plays a major role in storing and automating learned behaviors. When you're stressed or tired, the manager goes home and this hub takes the wheel. It's your survival assistant. Here's where most people accidentally fail. You think you need more willpower, but you're actually fighting a physical structure in your mind. Patterns can be changed, but not through force alone. Scientists discovered that habits follow a simple loop: cue, routine, and reward. This next part completely changed how we understand behavior. Let's look at the machine. A cue is a trigger: stress, boredom, a specific notification sound. Even walking into the kitchen at 4 p.m., your brain remembers shortcuts to relief. Then comes the routine, the behavior itself: snacking, scrolling, or studying. It's the action your habit hub has practiced so many times it feels safer than change. Finally, the reward. Dopamine helps your brain notice and repeat rewarding behaviors. It's not just a pleasure chemical, it's a teaching signal that says, do that again. There's a physical reason for this speed. It's called myelin. Repeated practice can strengthen neural pathways, partly through increased myelination. You're literally building high-speed cables. Think of it like insulating a copper wire. It makes the electrical signal travel faster. The more you repeat, the thicker the insulation becomes, until the habit is truly automatic. But here's the most frustrating part. Why does it take so long to see results? Most people expect progress to be linear, but habits grow slowly at first. Think about heating water. At 99 degrees, nothing seems different. You're working, you're trying, but the water just sits there. This is the valley of disappointment. But at 100 degrees, everything changes. One single degree of difference creates a phase shift. You weren't failing for 99 degrees. You were storing potential. Everything was happening under the surface. Habits grow slowly at first, then their effects become surprisingly powerful over time. One healthy meal feels meaningless today, but identity grows from repetition. So how do we win? Start ridiculously small. Small, consistent actions are easier for the brain to maintain than dramatic changes. One push-up, one page, 2 minutes. Because small habits remove resistance. They provide tiny evidence that your identity is shifting. You're not just trying to read, you are becoming a reader. Your environment is the invisible hand that shapes your behavior. Sometimes the brain chooses comfort because it's the easiest thing it sees. A phone on your desk is a trap. But a book on your pillow, that's a reading loop waiting to happen. Environment beats motivation every single time. If you want to build a habit, make it visible. But there's one habit trick almost nobody talks about. It's called temptation bundling. It's about linking a reward to a routine that hasn't become automatic yet. Only allow yourself to do something you want to do while doing something you need to do. Listen to your favorite podcast only at the gym. Link a reward to the work. Or have your favorite tea only while studying. You trick your brain into enjoying the process, making it much easier for your habit hub to take over. If your daily habits repeated for the next 5 years, where would they take you? Your future is not a giant moment. It's a rehearsed pattern. What you repeat is who you become. Quick question. What's one habit you want to build this year? Comment it below. Your future self might come back and thank you later for that one tiny decision. Because tiny actions become patterns. Patterns become identity, and identity becomes your life. Reshape your learned patterns over time, and you change everything. And honestly, that's beautiful. Big transformations begin with tiny repeated actions. Subscribe to Learn with Adeesha for more science and psychology explained simply. See you in the next lesson. This video is educational and informational in nature and is not medical or psychological treatment advice. Individual experiences may vary.